Good afternoon, ladies. How you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Good afternoon. Good.
So we're gonna have our therapy session today. Before we get started, I just wanted to go over everything. I know we already signed all our consent forms and everything like that. I want you guys to know as well, this is also always voluntary. So if you want to leave at any time or something is going too deep, we can just stop. Just let me know. We'll take a pause or we can stop the session. Just let me know. You already aware of all the requirements, everything. We pretty much went over everything earlier on our pre-conference, and it's so nice to meet you ladies. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So what brought you to therapy today?
Well, I've been having a problem. I have a problem. I have a drinking problem. I pick it up from the guy, my ex I was with, and it happened that I lost everything, even my children. So I'm here today with my sister that have my children, because I'm trying to get back my children, but my sister don't think I'm well enough yet to receive back my children. So I'm here for us to do therapy, for this to help me to be a better person, which I'm working on, and to help you as a therapist can help me and my sister, because we've been apart, to get a little closer so I could see my kids and I could, in the near future, get back my kids from her. So that's why I'm here, ma'am.
I see. Thank you, Mona. And what about you?
Okay, good afternoon. Yes, this is my sister. The reason why I have her kids, she drinks, she becomes alcoholic. So instead of government taking her kids, I went up front and took them, because at the end they are my nieces and nephew. I don't want them to go to foster home. So I have that. But now she comes around, yes, she do therapy and those things, but her action, I don't think she's ready yet for the kids. I'm not against her from not getting them, but she's not ready yet. What I'm seeing, she need more, she need to get more.
Like a little bit more training, maybe a little bit more therapy. You think?
Yes, she's not ready. She claims, yes, I want her to get her kids, but at the same time, for the kids' them well-being, my sister is not ready for kids. She need to get her somewhere so the kids them can be comfortable, and I have to really see that she stopped this drinking habit.
How can she say I'm not ready? How can she say I'm not ready? I think I'm ready.
You're not ready.
I'm doing therapy. I'm trying my best. I get a little job. I just want my kids, you know?
Yeah, but she get a job now and then. I catch her the other day. She didn't know that I saw her. I saw her drinking. She was drunk.
I wasn't drunk.
She was drunk. I was so
What would you
ashamed.
classify it as, Mona?
I had a little drink. I mean, now and then, you know, occasionally. I'm not like I used to do it. But
Ask her where she was at the time when she was drunk. It's not really like she was in a home. She was on the road. Come on, you can give a person like that their kids back. These kids are beautiful kids. They know about their mother. I tell them about her. But at the same time, I can't just give the kids them to her. No.
No,
I
I'm
see where you're
trying,
coming from, Cindy.
I'm trying. I mean, it's not going to happen in a day. Rome in the bill in a day. But
Yeah,
I'm
she's
trying.
talking this now. Yeah, she's trying. I want her to get better. But this minute she say, oh, I'm going to do it and da-da-da-da. Next minute, she gone back to square one. Yeah, she was in that place where she get. But after she comes out, she picked up back the same guy.
I see.
Well, I'm working on that. I know I have to get rid of this guy, but it's not easy.
It doesn't mean her any
when you
good.
fall in love with somebody, although he's no good. That's what my family told me, but I'm trying to pull out. I can't just pull out, you know? I'm trying. And
Okay, so what I'm getting from this, ladies, I don't want to interrupt you, but correct me if I'm wrong. She's taking her effort. Mona's going out. She's getting her therapy and everything that she needs to get her kids back. But you're seeing on your side, Cindy, she's not quite
Ready.
has everything ready.
No.
She still has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, she has more work to do. More work to do on her. I want her to get back her kids. But at the same time, this minute she will be sober. You see her next 2 days. She's staggering. Did you went to work? oh, I wasn't feeling it. No. How are you gonna support the kids? You can't get the kids if you can't support them.
I'm trying.
Yeah, she keep on. She's trying. I agree. Yeah, she's stuck, but she won't stay on that part. This minute she
She's
going
not going down
straight.
that path.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not
So-
going back.
Do you think she's supposed to get them? No.
What do you think
They're
about
my
that
kids.
situation, Cindy? What do you think she's supposed to get? What do you think she needs to do to progress?
She have to get.
Change.
She need to get more. She need more looked after. She's not fully over it as yet. That's what I'm seeing.
So would you
I
advise
love
more
my
therapy?
sister. Yes. She need to go back into that facility where she is locked away for even a month
I'm not going
and
back
not
in.
fully see.
The
What I'm telling you.
rehabilitation.
Isolated from the world. It's come like a suicide.
Do you think that's the biggest issue for you? That you're isolated from the world? Or that you're not getting to the root of your problems? What do you think?
I think they're trying to isolate me from the world, and I don't feel good. I'm a people person. I like to go out. I like to have fun, and I lower down the drinking problem.
But this is where, when she said fun, now I'm not stopping her from having fun, but fun you drink till you don't know yourself, then you're out on the road. Come on.
I'm drinking less now, ma'am. I'm drinking less.
So Cindy, you're saying she doesn't know her limits.
No.
She doesn't know when to stop. She keeps drinking.
No. Know when she stop? When she's like this.
Passed out.
Pass.
And how do you feel about that, Mona? Do you think you have to be passed
I want
out for you to
benefit.
know your limits? for
No,
you to stop?
I haven't been passed out lately. It happened in the past, but I'm working on it and I'm getting myself together. And I'm working on it. so
Mona,
I
you
don't-
lie.
I don't.
It happened the other
You
day.
see, she always, because she's the oldest one, so she always on top of me because I'm the baby.
Because
and
I
I'm
want
not.
good for you.
I know that, and I appreciate
I
it,
love
sis.
you. But you must accept the truth. Listen to me. Yes, this moment she'll be good. She have to be good all the time. She can't be good this week
I'm
and
not
next
perfect.
week.
Not
What?
perfect.
She's good when she's around you.
That's fine, Mona. Nobody is.
Listen to me.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
What
you.
I'm saying, she's good when she's around you.
I see.
But if she's to get her kids and to be on her own, that's what I'm afraid of. Because that is what I see. When she's not around us as family,
Mhm.
she loses it. But when she's around us, oh, she's perfect. So I don't know if it's a picture. She trying to portray that, oh, true, she want back the kids them, but for the kids them's sake, I don't think she's
I'm their
ready
mother,
for
for
them.
God's sake. What you mean it's a
I
picture?
know that.
I'm not
I don't
putting
want
a
your kids,
picture. It's my
but they're my
children.
niece and nephew. I
It's
want
my
good for
children,
them.
ma'am. It's my children.
I see, but I see the whole main thing behind this. Everybody loves the kids. We want the kids to come back to Mona. But we see that Mona still needs to take some steps.
Right.
Mona's a little bit better when she's with her family, but it seems when she's away from them that she somehow lets loose. She doesn't know how to grasp
And
that.
I want you to hear me out. I'm willing to give her her kids because our kids, I know she loves them. But at the same time, she don't want to stay with me with our kids. She want to be on her own. But
I
cause
gotta get
when
my
she,
own place.
She doesn't want the supervision.
right,
I
but
could
when
do
she, what I'm saying, when she's on her own, she's
I'm
not
their mother.
that stable.
Exactly, I see. And what do you think would get her stable? What the steps that she would need to take for her to be a little bit more stable?
For me, I was saying, put her back in,
The rehab
yeah,
center?
for even a month.
It's too much in there. It's too much.
What do you not
But
like about
sis,
the
if
rehab
you
center?
don't-
Being alone.
Other
in
than
that
being
room.
alone, let's say you go
I
to
don't like
rehab
it.
for a week, 2 weeks. You're alone. But when you come out, you're better for your
People think I'm
kids.
so bad when I go to the rehab.
No, but
People talk about
I'm
it.
trying to get her to somewhere where, it's like a home, people is around her. She's not that locked in like it's a prison.
Mm-hmm.
That is the one that I want to get her into. But she's saying, oh, we want to put her away. No.
So you want to get her somewhere where she's more social,
Right,
she
right,
can talk to
right.
other
2
people.
months. I haven't had no big time liquor or anything. I just.
What about that time you just said not too recently you took a drink? What about that time?
Well, I try to keep it at a minimum.
What would you consider a minimum?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I have 2, 3, maybe up to 5 beers or so. I'm not gonna lie.
That's more than
So
5 can get you that.
She on my case. You
That's
see,
all.
I'm talking. She's telling me this more, and I'm telling you what I did.
But you're not telling her the
This
truth.
is the problem.
Okay, Mona. So we're gonna give you time to tell us what
Okay.
exactly what you're doing. How many drinks are you thinking per average? What are you thinking? What is causing you to still take these drinks, even though you know you want to get your kids back? What's going on?
Maybe I'm not gonna lie. Maybe when I'm with a guy at the club, because they drink so much, and I want to fit in, so I'll have a little extra more drink than I'm supposed to, because everybody's drinking all night, and for me to sit there without anything, it don't look right to me because everybody's drinking. So I pour a little more.
So is
And I
it
drink
safe
more.
to say you kind of try to fit in with the crowd?
Yeah, I'm trying to fit.
So
into
why
the
you want to
crowd.
fit in that crowd? It doesn't mean
That's
you're
my
any
life.
good.
You can't tell me that, sis.
Oh, well, you're
That's
not
my
going to
life.
get back a child if that's the life you want to live.
So Cindy, we don't want to do that. We don't want to promote her to think negatively that she's not going to get her kids
But
back.
what I'm saying, if you're in a crowd, what doesn't mean you're any good, why you want to stay in that crowd, why you want to fit in. That guy doesn't mean you're any good. Carry her somewhere else. Why he has to
He
carry her
loves
to
me.
the club?
He loves me.
He doesn't love you. He
So
doesn't
is it
care
safe to
for
say
you.
you don't really like the boyfriend?
I don't like him. He's not
She always
good.
have problem.
It
Always.
doesn't mean my sister no good. What happened? She love him more than herself. She will do anything he says. What
Do you
I'm
agree with
saying,
that?
it doesn't mean her any good. See her here. I'm not
Do
telling
you
you
agree
a lie.
that sometimes when you're with him, it makes you feel like he's more than you?
I feel
He's
good
worth
when
more?
I'm with him.
What makes you feel good? What does he do?
Treats me good. He
By
shows
giving a
love.
drink.
In what ways? Other than drinking, what other ways does he make you feel good?
Takes me out.
Where? Like other than bars?
Go to a little, we eat sometimes,
And I'm guessing alcohol is there as well.
Of course.
And you
absolutely.
guys
I
grab-
gotta
get a
tell
Oh
the
my
drink.
truth.
God.
I gotta tell the truth, yeah.
What would it take for you to go somewhere, let's say anywhere? It could be a park, out to a restaurant, anywhere. What would it take for you to not drink while you're there? Do you think it's your boyfriend? What do you think it is? Do you think it's something within yourself? We want to get down to the root of the problem because we do want you to get your
Well,
kids
I
back.
wasn't a drinker, so I think it's the boyfriend. I hate to say it, it's the truth.
So you think he helps you promote drinking more?
Because he's an alcoholic, yeah, and that's what started me off.
And was he like that when you met him as well?
I didn't see that first. I really have a drink occasionally, but after I be with him, with his friends and stuff, they keep drinking, cases and, but because I love him, I'm blind to it. I'm not even noticing the drinking part,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest with you.
And you think that's the main problem? Maybe the environment that you're around, the environment that he's around, it's possibly this was causing you to become an alcoholic, to drink more?
I don't know. I guess.
Let's say, I'm going to ask for both of you. From a scale of 1 to 10, how do you think her drinking affects both of you? So I'm going to have you go first and then I'll have her go. From a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being that it doesn't affect her at all, and 10 being it affects everything that she does. She can't function. She can't do anything without drinking. What would you rate that?
I rate it. I give her a 9.
A 9, that's
Wow.
pretty high.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what I said. When she's around me, fine. When she leave,
I don't drink around.
sometime I
everybody.
paused. I said, that could not be my sister. She passed out. Anything can happen to her.
And I don't.
And okay,
I don't recall.
this guy, she's not gonna recall. Then if you're drunk and you don't know yourself, oh, you're gonna know what's
going
happening. And then this guy, he doesn't. Some have to be calling me. Oh, I saw your sister down, whatever. When I go, oh my God, I'm so ashamed. That's my sister.
Mm-hmm.
So where's this boy that she loves so much? Where's this boy that claims that he cares for her? He's nowhere around.
Mm-hmm.
Get her drunk, then he gone, leave her? No.
I see, Cindy. So Mona, what do you think on that scale from 1 to 10?
Maybe
How
I like
are
the
you?
guy.
Does it make you very functioning, or do you think it destroys everything from 1 to 10? Because your sister says a 9, which is pretty high on the scale. That means
So
you can't really
far.
function that much. Do you agree with that number, or do you feel like it's a
I
little
don't
bit less?
totally agree with her. I'm not gonna lie.
So
but
what would you think it would
maybe
be?
the drinking has something to do with it. 'Cause if they're telling me, I don't recall, but they're telling me I passed out and this and
Mhm.
that. So yeah, maybe it's the drinking. What can I say?
Okay, 1 minute. Since she don't remember, ask her. Whenever she is with him, and she gets drunk and someone has to call my phone or tell someone to tell me.
Mm-hmm.
When I go where she was drinking, I carry her home, look after her, keep her there, give her warm soup
And I
and
thank
everything. Ask her when she revived, where she is. At my
I'm at your
home.
house, and I thank you, sis, but I need my
Yeah,
kids.
that's what I'm saying. If you went to a bar, you get drunk. When you get conscious, though you should still be in the bar. So if you find yourself at home somewhere, a better environment,
Mm-hmm. Somebody had to take care of you.
right? That's what I'm trying to say to her. And it's not the guy who bring her there.
It's you.
He get her drunk and he gone with his friend. Anything can happen to her.
I agree. Okay, I see.
So you think she should get back the kids now at this stage?
I think you guys need to work on it. It's not something I can decide for you within your family. It's both of you for you guys to decide. So what I'm hearing here, because I'm going to just basically see what I'm hearing, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong, because I'm going to view both sides. So I'm saying on Mona's side, she's drinking, but she says she's working on it. She's trying to progress so she can get her kids back. But she always seems to get that mudslide and fall back into those lanes where she necessarily shouldn't be. But she's working on it. She's trying to.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you, on the other hand, as her sister, you love her, you care for her. You're seeing what she's doing to herself. You have her kids, you're taking care of her kids, but you know you want them to be able to have their mother back. But there's looking like how things are going. She needs a little bit more work and she's not able to get those kids back because she's not putting in the effort that she needs to. She will do it and then stop at some point and then keep going
Maybe I'm not
after.
consistent, but I'm trying here. I'm not perfect.
Maybe we need to work on consistency.
But what I'm saying, I was saying to her, sis, come and stay with me.
No, I don't want
And then she don't
So
want
I'm going
that.
to do one thing with you ladies, because I see where everything is coming from, and I see that you guys have a lot of love for each other. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give each of you a sheet of paper. That's for you, Mona, and this is for you, Sydney, and a pen. And what I want you two ladies to do, I want you to write down any goals you guys have. Anything that's going to accomplish the goal, basically to get you back to your kids. So whatever you feel like she needs to do, and whatever you feel like you need to do. But both of your views on the paper, something small, could be one or two things. Any goals that you feel like we can accomplish by the next session that will help promote her and help her be a better person, and also help your interaction together so you guys can come better. Any two things that you guys want. We're going to address them really quick, and we're going to kind of talk about it a little bit more throughout the session, so that way we have like a little foundation, something we're working on. It's always good to have some goals. So I'm going to give you ladies just a couple, maybe like a minute or so, something quick. Just jot it down. I'm going to read them really quick, and then we're just going to discuss them. Because I can feel the love between you two. I know it just takes a little bit more work. And I understand the stress that Cindy's feeling, and I understand the stress you're feeling. So we want to work together to help both of you. Of course. You're here, you took the first step. You're here to get help, so you're getting help. And I love that for you, and I'm going to support you. I appreciate you, just like I appreciate your sister for helping you out and taking your kids.
I mean, I love my sister.
So we're going to work on it. Throughout these sessions, we're going to definitely get to what we need to do. So I'll give you ladies maybe a couple more, maybe like another minute or so, and then we're going to reflect on those. So remember, just goals that we know we can accomplish between now and our next session. So something small, it doesn't have to be nothing big. We know she's not going to stop drinking right away, so we're going to work on the small steps. And just let me know when you two ladies are done.
I'm finished. This is what I'd like for her.
So what I'm going to actually have you do is read them to each other. So what I want you two to do, once Mona is finished, I want you to turn to each other, and I'll have you, I'll have Mona go first. Because I know you're the big sister, you usually go first, you kind of in charge of everything. I want Mona to feel that openness and that love, so I want Mona to go first. So Mona, just read off one of them. It doesn't have to be all of them, but one of them. And we could communicate the other ones in the next session. So just one.
Said, if she could, when I call, if I could talk to my children over the phone.
Okay, I see.
If I get sad, I'm not maybe not. So when I hear their voice, I feel that. That's good.
And Cindy, what do you think? Is that something we can accomplish? Do you think if she would call, let's say, even if she wants to call maybe 3 days out the week, do you think if she called, would you allow her to speak to her kids and get that sense of intimacy?
Of course, because I have it here, because I want her to get back to her kids.
Mm-hmm.
I have it on the page.
So that's something we think we can accomplish by the next
Yes.
session.
Okay.
And how does that make you feel that she's willing to do that for
I'm
you?
happy. I'm happy with you.
I'll do that.
Very happy.
And what's one of your goals other than the one that Mona was talking about? What's one of your goals?
I would like her to get some more therapy.
Okay, we can definitely work on that. You guys already come with me.
Just
can
tell me
also
when
get
I
her
come
into
and I come, 'cause I really
Individual
wanna make-
sessions and things like that.
Okay.
So we can work on that too as well. So
Not
you
a
feel like that would be the most effective?
Yes,
Some individual sessions
Feel
as well.
yes,
Yeah.
far.
And what about this session? You feel like this is helping out as well, the family dynamic? You guys are
Yeah,
feel like you're able to
this
solve
session
things?
so far, it kind of brings me nearer to her, closer to her.
Feel the same.
Because I normally stay far because you can talk to her. She called me on the phone, and as I said, but you're not sober. But this session, I see a step forward.
I love that for you guys.
Because sometimes I call, I yell, because I'm angry. So.
But you see how now you guys are able to communicate
Because we
clearly.
never really had this,
Mhm.
So that's
Even
good.
I don't know if
She
you noticed,
usually be good.
she's usually good.
Yeah, she usually be a nice person. But from this guy comes in her life,
Changed everything.
everything changed. I put it on paper. I would like her to get that boyfriend. Get somebody different.
Maybe that's something we could work on next session, start to break it
Yeah.
down. For now, we did set 2 goals already.
Okay.
That was gonna have her communicate more with her kids. So when she
Yes.
calls, you pick up and allow her to talk to her kids
Sure,
also
I'll
as
do
well.
that. I'll
And
work
then
on
for
it.
her to do a couple more therapy sessions. So not just right here, she could do individual, or she could do some with her kids as well, if that's okay with you, because I know it's court ordered, you have custody over them.
That
Just
would
want to
be
make sure.
nice. I would
So
love
something
that.
we could work with. So ladies, so what we're going to do for the next session, we're going to work more on these goals that you have written down right now. But for now, we want to work on those 2 goals we spoke about, because every little step makes it into a bigger step. So we want to work on that. We know she's not going to stop drinking just after
I
one
know
session.
that. I
So we're going to
know.
work on it. So as long as you're willing to work, I'm willing to work with you ladies as well. And we're going to keep working until we get where we need to be. And where both of you are happy. That you have, you still see your niece and nephew, but now they're with their mother. They're happy with their mother. And their mother is healthy and she's not drinking and she's feeling better. And then we'll progress to, the whole boyfriend thing. Because that could be a whole different situation.
Yes.
So we just want to work right now with what we can work on.
Yes.
And these 2 goals, I feel like they're very attainable. But we can definitely do that. Do we feel like we agree with that?
I
I
agree.
agree.
I
Is
feel
there?
good.
Can we do something small before the session ends? Can you guys just give each other a hug? You think
Sure.
it's manageable?
Sure. I love you, sis. I love you.
I love you too. I thank you.
Everything is gonna be fine.
I work on the boyfriend. I work on the boyfriend.
And I really appreciate having you 2 ladies today. I can tell you're strong, beautiful ladies,
Thank
and I love your relationship. And we're gonna continue to work as we progress.
I respect my big sister. She's
I can
always
see.
here for me. She's my backbone.
And it's good to have somebody like that because not everybody
I know,
does.
and I don't want to lose that.
And you won't. We're gonna work on it.
Thank you very much.
So for now, just keep those papers. I want you guys to reflect on your goals. When we have our next session, we'll talk a little bit more about it. Okay?
Thank
Thank you so